Welcome to Extra presented by VDG Sports. I am your host, Vince Douglas Gregory. No filter. Very censored. You can follow Xtra on Twitter at XtraVDG. Be sure to follow Xtra on Twitter at XtraVDG. Check out the website as well. That is xtraxtra.vdgsports.com. Once again, that is xtraxtra.vdgsports.com. There's a YouTube as well. VDG Sports. Like, subscribe, share, or do what it is that you do there. Comment if you must, comment if you may, but just don't play. Don't play. This episode is not being, and I repeat, not being sponsored by VinceDouglasGregory.com. VinceDouglasGregory.com is where you can keep up with me, my whereabouts, my well-being, everything in between. And if you must know, thank you for the wellness check. Thank you for the wellness check, but some bad things happen. But thank you for the wellness check. All things Vince. VinceDouglasGregory.com. VinceDouglasGregory.com. This episode is not being sponsored by that. No. Noobs, thank you for giving me an opportunity. Thank you for giving me a chance. That's all I can ask for. Thank you. Regs, we back at it again. Regs, it feels like every day. Regs, I don't know what I'll do without you, because we have this special bond. We have this unique, special bond that we do not know what to call it. We do not know what to call it. But hey, one day, 1 month, 1 year, 1 decade, 1 century, we'll get there. We will get there. Non-verbal communicating peeps. It's been a while. It's been a minute. We still got that. Regs, that's what you got to strive for. Strive to be a non-verbal communicating peep. Communicate non-verbal, that is. Now, I definitely know where I want to go, but I don't know how I'm going to get there. I definitely know where I want to go, but I don't know how I'm going to get there, and I'm going to tread lightly. I'm definitely going to tread lightly, because the thing is, I truly am conflicted of these two issues that presented itself to me. I am truly conflicted, because I know what I do and I know what I want to do. I measure out the risk-reward factor. And this is definitely not a risk that I want to take, but it also is something that makes me feel some type of way. It's also something that makes me get all of my feelings. It's also something that makes me want to put on some Drake and just Drake it up all day, all night long. Some of you might get that, but if you don't, I suggest you go back and review some historical documents. Then you understand. But I got to keep this moving. Can't hold your hand on this one. Can't hold your hand on this one. There are principles that I live by, and there are principles that I have. And I don't technically rank them. There's no ranking system. It's almost a go by the feel kind of thing. Trust in the instinct, trust in the gut feeling, but that still don't make it. Nonetheless, something that I would definitely think about at night. Something I would definitely think about at night when it comes to it, because, hey, I know I made the right decision, but why does this keep happening? I know I made the right decision, but why is this keep happening? Does anybody do this anymore? Am I the only one? Am I the only one? I'm going to get to it. I just don't know how we're going to get there. I just don't know how. But the thing is, I'm singing, I'm dancing, I'm making my chest pop in the G-Ride. I'm doing what it do. I'm happy, I'm having fun. I'm just doing all things that make me feel good and make me feel happy. And I'm not hurting, I'm not bothering anybody. Yeah, I sing, I dance, but I don't do the dances that I do if I wasn't in a G-Ride. I don't do the dances I would do if I wasn't in the whip. So I'm doing what it do, singing, dancing, making my chest pop. And oh, by the way, this happened on more than one occasion. And that's why I'm bringing it up, because this is something that I must think about on a larger scale now. This is something that I must think about at nighttime. This is something that I must try to figure out what it is, because whatever it is, it ain't making no sense to me. Although I know I'm making the right decision. That's a no-brainer there. Even if I were to think I'm making the right decision, I'm just trying to think and get to a different, another level upon level upon level and see, is it me? Am I the only one? What's really going on here? Now, when I sing and I dance in a G-Ride, I sometimes come across pedestrians. There's that one pedestrian story that I told you about where I could see the guy, he saw me, we made eye contact, we had this shared bond, and he just kind of like, you got it. And I'm like, nah, you got it. And then he just kind of like gave me the, you got it again. And then that's when I hit him with the, all right, I appreciate you kindly, sir. I appreciate you kindly. And today must be my lucky day. I appreciate you kindly. Today must be my lucky day. And you are the kind of person that I hope I am. You are the kind of person, if I'm not, that one day I can grow up to be. You are the kind of person that makes me realize that there are still some honest, still some thinking of others first people out there. And that was long, long ago. You can go back and review that historical document. You can go back and review that historical document. But this time I'm singing, I'm dancing in my G-Ride, making my chest pop, doing what it do when I get to the light and I want to go left. Get to the light, I want to go left, but I can't just turn left because of oncoming traffic. You know how that is when you're sharing the road or the local route or the highway or whatever it be. There's also a crosswalk. In the crosswalk, there's usually a mechanism or some kind of bells and whistles or some kind of light or some kind of something that says, walk now, or something that holds up a hand in red or whatever and say, stop, don't walk. Okay. I'm pretty familiar with all of that. But what I'm not familiar with is people who still continue to walk when the hand is up there red and the hand has been red for a long time. And this is not to say that pedestrians doesn't have the right of way because you know me. You can go back and check all my historical documents. I believe pedestrians have the right of way regardless of whatever. Regardless. I said that. That's on record. That's something I can't take back. That's something I can't make up and say I didn't say that. That is something I can't say that aliens came in and body snatched me or took me over and made me do it. I wasn't blinking twice. I wasn't blinking twice. So I can't do that. And it's definitely something I believe. Still, it's something I believe. And that's why I'm conflicted. This is why I'm conflicted, because I also believe in following the rules. That rules are in place for a reason, because without rules, there's chaos. And with chaos, you can just do whatever you want to do. And then it just comes down to who is the biggest MFer in here. Who is the biggest MFer in here? And I don't want to live that way. I don't want to have to go around and basically put my scent on everything. I don't want to do that. I'm not going to say I'm not built that way. It's just, there's a better way. There's a better way. And the better way is rules and regulations. Why is it okay to go through a stop sign, a clear red hand stop light sign saying no stop, when it's not okay for a vehicle, or it's not okay for a bike, it's not okay for anything else to do the same thing? If it was find its equivalence, do the same thing, it's not okay, but yet for a pedestrian, it's okay. Pedestrians still have the right of way in my book. But then there's the principle of doing the right thing. Then there's the principle of just following the rule. Is it pouring out raining and you're running through, or you're walking through? Then there's some different measures. There's some different factors. There's some different mechanisms that come in. I will still get to the same conclusion, but those different factors and those different measures will make it easier for me to understand, easier for me to process, easier for me to get to that level of thinking of why this is taking place, why this is happening. Okay, I understand. I see that this person doesn't want to just wait on a light and get wet or get wetter or under the elements. That makes sense. But when it's sunny, shining, and it wasn't like that you were there waiting and somehow the thing changed so quickly for you. It was, you were blocks away. And by the time you got to the crosswalk, it was time to stop. It had been time to stop for about 4-5 seconds, but you decided to go anyway. You decided to go anyway. That's just a suggestion. That ain't telling me to do anything. I ain't got to follow those rules. Now, see, the reason, or a reason I'm bringing this up, because one, it's got me torn between it's got me torn in my internal system. That's definitely going to start keeping me up at night now. Yay, team no sleep. I might be back. Yay. Because other thing, because waiting to make that left turn, and it's trafficy and it's traffic. And when it comes time for me to be able to make that turn and not turn left and get hit by an oncoming vehicle, I can't turn. Why can't you turn? Because there are people, or there's someone in the crosswalk that shouldn't be there. So now that creates that, maybe in the middle of the street, or maybe stuck at the light once again, and it's time to repeat the same thing because, hey, more people come up, more people walking, more people just ignoring, more people doing, and I'm sitting there waiting to turn left again. And see, while you just thinking about you, your world, and what it is for you, the actual traffic stops. The actual traffic really can't move because now you're getting vehicles backed up. And I know pedestrians have the right of way, but also there's rules to prevent chaos. Chaos has been created on the street. Chaos has been created on the road because now the vehicles can't turn. The vehicles can't turn. Traffic get backed up. Traffic get backed up, and more things happen. Things happen like what? You get more and more people in a condensed area. All it takes is one not paying attention, one not doing what they need to do, and accident, chaos. I'm just trying to get a deeper, better understanding. Would I do that? The red hen thing? It depends. Raining, inclement weather, running, jogging, some kind of exercise, sure. But a sunny day, blocks away, get up there and walk, and it changes, and just say, this doesn't apply to me, keep going? Probably not. Nah. Mm-mm.